open-minded. You already know what I'm saying. But before we get into any type of topic, I just want to let you guys know if you guys are new or a recurrent viewer, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. What's up, guys? What's happening?
What's up, man? What's up, y'all?
Yo.
Yo.
So today, what we hopping in? We hopping into
this motherfucker.
It's all good, brother.
Hooked up the computer. My bad. I had to go from the phone to the computer.
It's all good.
Actually, no, we ain't gonna just jump into the topic yet. But we're gonna get there. No, we're gonna start off with the try not to laugh challenge. If you laugh first, you gotta say the most weirdest shit you ever did in your life.
Most weirdest shit.
Most weirdest shit in your life. All right, whoever laughed first though. Whoever laughed first loses.
All right, going
first.
Bet.
All right, bet, Michael. I'm gonna give you a joke first. All right. I don't know if you heard this one yet. How many legs does a black chicken have?
A black chicken?
Yeah.
Take a guess.
Take a guess.
2.
All right. Yeah, you're right. How many legs does 2 black chickens have?
4.
All right, bet. You know how many teeth does a white cat have?
How many teeth does a white cat have?
Yes.
Yeah. Like 32.
I think it's close to that. I don't think that's the right one.
Incorrect.
Right. So you're telling me you know more about black cock than white pussy?
Yeah.
You dirty dog.
I thought I had
It
one.
happens. It happens. I'm telling you, it happens. So do I get to tell a joke now?
Yeah, you can go. Anybody can go.
Listen, what do you call a droid that takes too long?
I don't know.
I don't know either, bro.
R2 detour.
That's a good one. No, that was a good one.
That was good.
I didn't laugh.
All right.
I didn't laugh. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I didn't laugh though.
Yeah, you did, bro. You put your head down. We caught you, bro. You put
Fuck!
your head down.
Sorry, did you laugh?
All right.
Yeah, he did. He put his head down.
I like Star Wars, bro. I like Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan.
That one hit you. It got you with the feels, bro.
Oh man. I want to talk about him like that.
Sorry, did you laugh?
Yes, I laughed, bro.
All right, now you got, bro. You gotta say what you did, bro. You gotta say like the weirdest shit you ever did in your life.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Just being him.
Tell him about that one time at band camp.
Yeah.
We said blue camp.
I said band camp.
Blue camp.
Yeah.
I know where the band camp, you motherfucker. I don't know, man. Like,
you never seen American Pie?
I don't know. That's a hard question for anybody, honestly.
I got one on top of my dome. I could have said, bro.
I got one on top of mine too.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
All right, then go ahead. Say yours then.
Mine? I didn't lie, bro. All right, fine. I'll say it, bro. Are you sure? All right,
yep.
Bro. All right. Well, the most weirdest shit I think I ever did, like, no, don't judge me, bro. I was a kid. All right. So I was wrestling with my brother, bro. And I was booty ass naked. I was about to go take a bath, right? I had a shit problem. So, like, me and my brother were wrestling, right? And I was butt ass naked. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like I said, I was a kid. And I remember I put my brother on the ground, and I was on top of him and shit, and he fucking tripped me, and I
shit on him.
Right on his face, bro. Right on his face, bro.
What the
I swear to God, bro. Swear to God, bro. If you're watching this, bro, I love you. I'm sorry, but like, Yeah, that was probably the most weirdest shit I ever did. It was on accident, but like that was
Dropped
definitely
the
weird as
first kiss on his lip, bro.
fuck. Yo, yeah, that was bad, bro. That was bad.
Listen, the weirdest shit that I ever did was I didn't even do it personally. Like when me Putt, we were all kids. We
Mhm.
used to get bathed together in the bathtub.
All right, where you go?
That's just weird. That's the weirdest thing I've ever done. It was like we was all naked in the tub.
I mean,
Shit, bro. You know, if I think
Mo,
about it,
which was
The
weird.
the weirdest shit is my diaper.
You wear
What?
That's
you
probably
wore
the
an adult diaper?
Nah,
Yeah,
I was playing around. I did a lot of weird shit, stupid shit.
Tell us about the
I still can't
lady
think
boy.
of
We
it.
want to hear it.
Got me fucked up, bro. Don't even, see now, bro. Don't even say that, bro. Because that's
Now you're thinking about it. You're like, man, there are some cute lady boys. You're thinking about
nah.
it.
You got me fucked up. You got me all
Boys.
the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. Now you got people thinking that I was with a lady boy. You got me fucked up. Yo, don't listen to that motherfucker, bro. You can't just say that, bro. Because now motherfuckers really gonna think I was a lady boy. You got me fucked up.
All right, Charlie. Think on it for like
We're
a
a
few more
lady-
minutes. But go ahead. If you got one to say, bro, just say it.
What is it? Embarrassing shit?
Weirdest, weird, embarrassing, whatever. Yeah.
Weirdest, I don't know.
You gotta have one, bro. Everybody got one.
Weirdest, I don't know, bro. It's weird. Like
Yo, them glasses are snazzy.
I don't do weird shit. I don't see
You don't
weird.
do this shit. You don't?
Nah.
My man,
I don't know.
You jerk off like for 3 hours, bro. You tell me you don't do weird shit, bro. Report history, bro. You tell me you don't do weird shit.
Yo.
You watch bitches.
Oh
that
my
watch with
God.
their moms, bro. You telling me that's not weird?
I do I do headstands like upside. I be getting upside down and shit on my bed while I'm doing some shit. You feel me? And I don't know. That could be weird. Very talented, bro. I got skills.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Do you really?
I know.
Listen, do a handstand right now, a headstand on this live. Do it right now.
I'm not doing it right now.
Bro, if you do it on your bed right now, bro, I'll give you $10.
But do a handstand.
Putt stuck his
Nah.
finger in your name mouth. That's weird.
We can make that a short after this. We'll upload it after.
Bet. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I'll do that. We'll do
I
that.
definitely want to see you
But-
do a headstand. Yeah.
I got you. Just
Putt ruined the perfectly goodest meme I've ever seen in my life, but he just wouldn't do it.
Huh?
Remember that one day you had like the lights going, like the green, like the different color lights going, you're like bobbing headed like this, bro.
Uh-huh.
That was the best meme chance, but you did not take it, bro.
Oh.
That would have went viral, bro. But you didn't take it.
He's about to take it right now.
Are you doing it?
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
are you doing it right now?
Yo, shit.
No, I ain't doing fucking
Oh, look, you
headstand.
got me all hype.
Damn, bro, you can't fucking tease us.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah, you teased us hard, bro.
We were ready for that, bro.
I don't even know if I could do it. My back's hurting.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up.
What are y'all
Like,
doing? If I do it, one of y'all got to do it.
I bet.
Tark,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Bro, I gotta go to work on Monday. If I fucking break my back, you're gonna have to pay my bills.
All right, and I got to help Steve put in a tub tomorrow.
Like Steve gonna put that tub in by himself.
Y'all's bad for me.
I want to see that. I want to see it, bro. I'm not gonna let
Yeah,
it go.
I can do a
wanna see it.
handstand, but it's not gonna be on the bed. It could be on the
Well, Putt, would you do it for the people? There's people watching. Would you do it for the people?
It's not like a complete fucking. Hold on.
Would you do
Yo,
it for
chat,
a Scooby snack?
Chat. Whoever's watching, do you want Putt to do the handstand right now?
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
A Scooby snack, yes.
Oh, putt.
Hold on.
All right, yeah,
He's
you
about
do
to
that.
do
Man,
it. Yeah, he's
the
about
big
to do it.
Oh, let's
man,
get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on,
big
dog.
man right there.
As y'all want, I'll try it.
Do it for the people, bro.
With the cigarette in his mouth.
Oh no, let me put that down.
Michaela, I'm definitely gonna bring that up here in a second.
Yeah,
Right.
somebody
Right.
just said, "Go ahead, putt."
Hold
Brian,
on,
go ahead, bro.
hold on.
It's probably harder on a bed.
God damn it. It is difficult to line up.
Come on, putt.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're just gonna hear a big bang. It's gonna be putt falling through.
Yo. Yes.
I'm about to feel that earthquake all the way over here.
I'll take it, bro. Brian said, go
Yeah.
ahead, man. He was rooting for you.
Like I said, you can't get the full thing. My back is hurting.
Bro.
You get the
Listen, the fact
Bro, I'll
that you
take-
attempted it, bro.
Facts, bro. I'll take it. Yeah, yeah. Give him some target. There you go. Yeah. Chat, was that good enough for his putt? Chat, is that good enough for his putt guy to do another one?
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all better get on it now. Shit.
Hell no.
But
I'll do it. But I gotta do it.
putt.
Don't think we forgot about your weirdest moment.
Michaela
Target.
Michaela did say one of your weird moments was the one video we made.
The what?
Yeah, yeah. That was
Oh, fuck.
Michaela brought that up in the chat.
Yeah. I know you got it somewhere, bro. You need to pull it up.
I do, bro. I do. Hold on. Let me low key look for it real quick. I don't know if I have it, but I'll look for it real quick.
Dang, Target.
Yeah, Target. What's yours, bro?
I can see our reflections on our glasses, bro.
I know. Yeah. I
can see
That's your
mine,
thing,
bro. I can see yours.
That's kind of big.
You got these Coke bottles, bro.
I say like embarrassing. I say like more than embarrassing, but like maybe like 13, 12, something like that. And like I was one of the best kids, and so we had this one tree at the park near Sheets, right? All the parents are around, like it was like a kind of like a busy day at the park. Like there was a lot of parents around. Myself hanging out with friends, and fucking, I was like, you know what, man, let's climb a tree. Let's climb a tree. So we started like trying to be all arrogant and trying to climb to the top and shit like that. And I got pretty fucking high. No, Alec, don't do that. Alec, you're gonna get hurt. Blah blah. Next thing I know, like I almost get to the top, falls out the tree, fucking hits every branch on the way down, and fucking I lose my body when I hit the ground, and fucking like I'm saying, like losing all my air in my body, and fucking all the parents like around me, like, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right, but that's probably like the most embarrassing one of them. But
I'm good.
I'll take
I
it, bro.
can't really think of like any like moments, bro. Like it's like definitely when I was younger, bro. There's a lot of weird, stupid moments, but I
Right.
can't really think of anything in specific.
All right. Man, all right. I'll take all those, bro. I'll take all those. How about we get into some Dark Wonders, bro? How about we get into some Dark Wonders? Who wants to go first?
Let's go, Target. You had a good one.
Okay, we can start with the Kraken.
Let's start with the Kraken.
The
So I
crack.
got some background information about it, like Norway. So the whole
The
Kraken,
Norwegians.
yeah, the whole Kraken conversation came into effect in Norway. It was there's a lot of fishermen. They seen it, and they made document a lot of shit on it, that like document based, but I don't know to that extent. But it was seen off the coast of Norway, and a lot of people think like it was like a giant cuttlefish, like how big they get. But people think it was like maybe like a big cuttlefish or a giant cuttlefish, whatnot. Back to 1752 is when they first do, and that was it was described in Norway first in 1752, and it came to the fact that like just a giant octopus at that point, but like it's just a crazy ass squid.
Where you going now
It
with it?
sucks in shit. It sucks in ships. Big like fucking funnel in the water is because it's just sucking in water, trying to suck in ships. So that's like why that happens. And every time we see the Kraken, that's what happens. But
Yeah.
I didn't do too much
I don't-
research on it. But yeah, I know. Oh no, the earliest is 1700 when it was first like documented, like written down and shit like that.
But the Vikings and stuff, like, they didn't want people on their waters. So, like, don't you think, like, they could have just been like, yeah, there's a Kraken in the water. Don't come this way. Because they were real territorial kind of
It's very
people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And folklore goes down
Yeah.
generation to generation. And there, one story gets told, it could have been like, oh, we found a giant octopus or a giant squid. When that giant squid turned into, a flying purple people eater.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it gets stretched for so long from the
like
1700s. So, like, it gets stretched for so long. It keeps going and going and going. And now you got this, out of control. Oh, there's a Kraken. Like, I think that they seen the giant squid and they couldn't, they didn't know what it was because, we still don't even know what's in the ocean, which is crazy.
But it's
because,
still document like survivors and shit like that who have been attacked by the so-called Kraken.
people have
and
been
like
attacked by octopus, though, like giant octopus.
Yeah.
There used to be
Yeah,
a
and
fight.
there is giant octopus. Like,
Okay.
okay.
No, there used to,
No, yeah, you go ahead.
in New York, they used to have posters back in the day for people that would fight octopus. Like, they would fight them. So,
Did they win?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would assume they would win. I mean, if you found an octopus on land and fought it, I'm pretty sure your chances are going to be pretty good. Now, if you go into the water and you try to fight an octopus, I don't know.
You think that motherfucker would drag you down?
Yeah, I think
Fuck
the
yeah.
motherfucker would just drag you down because, it's just going to tangle up your legs and shit. You ain't going to be able to swim. So, naturally, you're going to sink
Yeah, bro.
down. Which will go back to
no fucking
the Kraken.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think he's guarding some buried treasure?
No.
No.
I think with the whole
fucking swimming.
the whole treasure thing, the Vikings, they raided and pillaged so much that there's probably millions of artifacts in those waters just because of how much they pillaged.
So the Kraken is pretty much a big ass squid.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you ever heard of the giant squid.
I thought it was an octopus.
It's a giant squid.
Squid, octopus, it's just
But
in that genre.
Yeah, they're all in the same family.
They're two separate fucking things.
They're in the same family. That's like chimpanzees and apes.
Like
gorillas. They're both monkeys, but
yeah, they're different.
One's a big monkey, one's a little monkey.
So is the Kraken just super fucking huge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a
Supposedly, yeah.
They said it would drag ships down, with its size.
Menaces.
But
and you ever seen they're just movies. They're just movies, but Kraken is in the movie,
right.
And there's that big ass whirlpool in the water. It said it's caused by.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
But if you've ever seen how boats were built back then, not every boat that survived, all this time, have held up. So
yeah,
they could have just been sailing with a shitty boat and seen a squid.
That too.
Their boat got sunk, and they were like, "Oh well, the squid did it. It's not our engineering; it's the squid."
Right. Their boats were pretty shitty back then.
And they were all on drugs. The Vikings, they would take like PCP or some shit. And, like, go into
Fucking
battle.
like a natural flower or some shit.
Sound like a pretty badass fucking squid.
By the
Yeah. The whole like how in fucking Aquaman it guarded the fucking trident.
yeah, they would
you know,
take.
shit like that. But the whole
Yeah.
lore behind it, the whole story behind it is it's dope.
Dude, I would definitely ride a boat during them fucking times. That'd be cool as fuck.
Fuck no, you wouldn't, bro. They didn't
I
have
don't know. It depends on the boat. Depends on who
What if it's
built
like a
it.
big ass?
Fuck.
What if it's like a big ass yacht?
Like
Oh,
a wooden
They have
yacht.
yachts
That'd be
back
kind
then.
of dope.
That would be
kinda
dope. All right, what's next, y'all? What's next?
What?
When y'all go next? I mean,
Let's
I got a
talk
few,
about
but when y'all go next?
Bigfoot for a minute here. Let's talk about Bigfoot.
I'm down for some Bigfoot. The classic Bigfoot.
That's one of the
Do
main ones.
we think the Squatch is real?
I know him personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carl.
We think y'all think the Squatch is real?
His name is Carl.
To an extent, bro. Like
Leave my
fucking
dad
shows
alone.
on the
Your
You
dad
can't
got
tell
that.
me.
motherfuckers on the show and shit like that, bro.
You can't tell me if you seen him walking in the woods. You'd be like, oh, that's a man walking. You'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Prove it, but like it shows like there's too many
What?
Bigfoot shows that ruin Bigfoot.
I know they
For
ruined
me.
it. That's what I was gonna say. They ruined everything.
Like, oh, that's a I hear the Squatch. I hear a Squatch.
How do we not?
They have like
How do we not?
those thermal cameras in the sky.
How do we not know that Sasquatch is actually just like a really bigger bear?
You don't.
Well,
That's
the rumor, or not the rumor, the theory is that Bigfoot is actually a Gigantopithecus, which was a
Giant
was
orangutan.
like a giant ape. It was like a giant gorilla,
Massive.
and
Right.
Double gorilla.
I mean, like in actuality, like it could have survived through the ice age and like in caves and stuff because they were cave dwellers. But like the chances of that, like there's like in Pennsylvania, like come on, man, like I don't know, you can't tell me that
No,
in
everything
Pennsylvania.
that's happened.
we
So
gotta-
I got some things on Bigfoot. So it dates back to 1958 to a man that tracks like
Mhm.
that was Bigfoot. He falsified them in 1958, and conspiracy theorists think the home for Bigfoot is Washington State, and there's been over 2,000 sightings in Washington State.
Damn.
Or not since 2020, since like just like 2,000 sightings in altogether. Latest, well, the most recent is January 2020.
Damn.
I'm still
Um,
on the fence, bro. Like,
Wasn't
still
they-
on the fence.
Pittsburgh and like film and like try to find that motherfucker.
Yeah, like they tried to. They all these Bigfoot shows. Like, let's go to PA. Let's go to West Virginia. Like, I'm
No.
gonna assume if there was a Bigfoot, it's not gonna be in Pennsylvania.
Now,
Right.
what do you say to them people that like molded the Bigfoot footprint they
Well,
found?
they found out that shit was fake.
Was it?
Yeah, like the Bigfoot prints.
Yeah.
There was a dude that like bought a gorilla costume. Like when they
Yeah.
were doing all the pictures.
Yeah.
And like he admitted to doing it, and like the people that sold him the costume, like they snitched on him. So like that's where it's ruined it for me. If you have to go out of your way to try to prove something by falsifying it, then like you're beat, bro. Like you lost me as a client.
Yeah, it's fucked up too because most leads are false.
Like
So it's like, you know,
I have more. There's more proof that dragons are real than Bigfoot.
Hell yeah.
right? Yeah, I agree.
which dragons are crazy too, because like they believe they think that dragons, because like there's no bones, there's never been bones found of like a dragon, but
Right.
if they fly, if they flew, they'd have hollow bones like birds,
Yeah.
and bird bones deteriorate at a faster rate than like regular bones.
Because they're hollow.
Right.
So you're not gonna find a bone from a dragon because it's already deteriorated.
Right.
So, like I said, there's more, like all these, you know, the Inca, the Mayans, the Egyptians, they all have similar drawings and hieroglyphs of dragons, of something flying in the sky,
So-
breathing out fire.
No, so what I read about earlier, dragons are known for like between like and then China, all those cultures.
Yeah, Japan,
What I read
China.
about, the earliest that they were described was ancient Greek and Samaritans. That I'm not sure if it's true or not,
Do
but
you think
the earliest
gargoyles?
that dragons were described.
I don't
Gargoyles?
believe in gargoyles, but no, I don't. I'm gonna say no to the gargoyles, bro.
Aren't they in the same
Why?
level as like vampires? Like gargoyles and vampires?
Yeah. They're not-
That's
Vampire.
like saying
They're real.
vampires are real.
It depends on what you classify as a vampire. Like somebody that drinks blood. Like yeah, people drink blood. But like an undead thing, like no.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What do you guys think about skinwalkers?
Shit, I don't know much about them, honestly.
I know a little bit. Like
Reptilians?
they're Native American based, and
Yeah.
like, they get passed down from tribe to tribe. But that again, you tell a story so many times, they're gonna stretch the truth. They're gonna alter it more and more each time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Skinwalkers and Wendigos are different, correct?
what would a Wendigo?
It's a Native American thing, and then a Skinwalker is just like it may have started with the natives, but like it's not just like their thing. You feel me? Like it's fuck. All right, so Skinwalkers are things that can turn into other things, like your dog,
Animals and stuff.
animals,
Oh damn, I didn't know that. Like my knowledge on that shit is not good.
and a Wendigo is like its own creature. Like it don't change forms. It looks like fucking a super malnourished person. Like pale skin, real fucking skinny bones.
Well, see, I don't know.
Damn,
how
wait,
well
so skinwalkers are like
Skinwalkers what?
I'm reading that Wendigos are humans turned monster, and they're saying usually after eating human flesh.
Yeah, so like in
So,
times
people that
famine and shit, people would get desperate and fucking start wanting to eat each other. And like they would turn into the Wendigo as like a form of like physical punishment for doing what they did, which is eating people in famine times. You feel me? Like when there was nothing
But
else to
you
eat,
know what
crops ain't
happens-
grow.
you know what happens when you cannibalize somebody. Like when
What?
it's not just like you can eat human. I'm gonna assume, but once you start eating brain, there's a chemical in the brain that like it alters alters you, it makes you like, start going crazy and shit. Like you can die and shit. Like I'm gonna
What the
look
fuck?
it up.
Then how the fuck does all them cannibal tribes and shit eat other people and like be fine? They just get used to it or some shit? Cause like I hear all the time about cannibalistic tribes and shit, and they eat people. The one photographer that went down there and filmed some shit. It
It's
took
called-
them.
It's called Kuru. It is a disease that you contract from eating human brain.
Is there a cure for it? Like how often does it? Like what is the percentage you would get it?
There's no treatment. The only treatment is discouraging the practice of cannibalism. So like, don't
like
eat people.
rabies.
But
Do you
say
know
don't eat.
if you start showing symptoms of rabies, it's too late. There's only like 2 or 3 people that ever lived after showing symptoms of getting it.
Really?
It's
last-
death. Its mortality rate is fucking crazy.
The last case of Kuru was recorded in 2005.
Where at?
I mean, I can look it up.
Hell yeah, get to searching. Like,
No, but okay. So my because I don't know that much knowledge on skinwalkers. Skinwalkers are like pretty
pretty what?
It's like pretty much like that, right? Because like my knowledge on skinwalkers is like little to none. So
Well, and
Papua New
in
Guinea.
Navio, isn't it Navio culture? How you say that? Yeah, and in that culture, it means it goes all on fours. Skinwalkers.
Possibly.
I thought
I
the
did my-
skinwalker turns from human to like animal.
And that's what it said too. But it said in Navio culture, skinwalkers means it goes on all fours. I don't know how like that was true, but I did look that up the other last night. That's what it says it means.
These topics, like, there's so many different like.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Ideas
there's so
people
many
have.
stories, like,
Right.
and each story gets stretched more and more.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
I think that's how like everything is though. Like everything that we talked about, everything that, like you know what I'm saying. It's just history. It's like time stretches everything.
And it's funny too because I did my research too last night that this doctor and assistant professor at a Brown University, I don't know where the hell that's at, but she's a part of the Cherokee Nation, and she said, well, when she was asked about the skinwalkers, I guess they were asking her if they were real or not. That she said it's not just a scary story or something you tell your kids to behave to. It's much deeper than that. And then she would proceed. I guess she kept asking her more questions about it, and she proceeded to be like, "I can't say no more."
Can't say no more.
Right? That's pretty fucking sketchy as fuck.
can't or won't. Like, why can't she? Like, can she like? It was
Scared.
not no more, or is like she
might be like
forced to say.
Right. I feel like it's just part of the, she ain't probably allowed to say too much because I don't know. I don't know.
Like that's so.
You know, I don't know.
The Native American culture is so fascinating, and like,
Yeah. Right.
like I wish instead of killing them all, our ancestors were like, man, we should probably like learn something from these people.
Right. Do they have any? We're all a little lagging out a little bit.
What's up?
So what are you doing, bro?
What?
That's a catcher.
What
That's a dream catcher.
I know, but what was the point of you doing that in the camp?
Married to the Skidwalker.
I'm pretty sure they're fucking
He's like, oh,
Native right?
What?
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher
Yeah, they are.
is a part of their culture and
Yeah.
shit. I just wanted to show it off.
Now I said Skinwalkers. They had
Respect the
healing
classic.
magic. Is that right?
I'm part Native American.
Skinwalkers like animals or like are they like fucking like
But they also said they had
Okay.
like healing magic.
They're humans. Humans
so
that
there's good skinwalkers.
turn into other things.
Okay. Michael,
Yeah,
Michael
y'all-
you're kind of cutting out a little bit, bro.
For me,
Yeah, it's like a tag cut.
Michael, you cutting out a little bit.
Just a little bit.
He's stuck, bro. He's in a stuck position.
you
Michael,
tonight.
you're cutting out.
We're saying too much. We're bringing the unknown back to the
Fuck,
present.
bro. What the fuck?
I just want to go on record and say I don't believe none of this shit until I see something myself.
And so you better get eaten.
I mean, I don't believe there's certain things that I believe in, like aliens. I believe aliens are real. We can talk about that. I mean, that's pretty dark, I guess. Aliens are real.
I guess
You don't.
that's
You
like
tell
a
me you don't
creature. I
believe
mean,
in aliens.
that's technically what this podcast is about. But are you stupid, bro? Are you really arrogant? Are you that arrogant?
Yeah,
Are
he
you that
is, bro.
arrogant?
You're gonna tell me you don't believe in aliens, bro.
No
You're gonna tell me.
evidence of aliens.
There's so much evidence, bro.
Not. There's not.
Nate, help me out here, like.
I'm not gonna see like, look, I'm really on like I'm kind of like borderline. Like I believe in it, but then again, it's like, you know what I'm saying. But I lean more into I do believe it because I feel like there's been a lot of sightings about aliens.
Have y'all seen the Nimbus?
There's been a lot.
Bro, the first,
Which is
oh, when the word UFO, a situation that happened in 1952, when supposedly a UFO crashed into, and the government tried to cover it up.
Said it was
with
a
hot air
weather
balloons. Yeah, it was like like one of the silver hot air balloons and shit like that. They tried sighting, or I'm pretty sure where it came from. Its origin, UFO is from the. I believe in aliens because it's fucking arrogant of us not to, because
no, it's not.
bro.
No, it's,
You ever watch those videos where how they explain to you how large the universe goes and it's expanding. It's not getting smaller, it's expanding. So
Well, that's because
believe in
dark
God.
energy.
like I'm a
It's because of dark energy.
but it just it like arrogant for us not to think that we're not alone. You know what I'm saying?
no, it's not.
I believe they came
Because I believe in
here
God.
and they live in our ocean.
I believe in God 100%.
I believe if there's anything of aliens right now that we got close to, it's all on Area 51.
No, it's in Antarctica. They won't keep it in Area 51.
There's no way, especially after the whole ordeal that happened with Area 51. Everyone trying to storm it. There's no
But that whole thing with Area 51, them people were so dumb to even think that was a good idea. Like, how would you even think that's a good idea? Like, they won't kill you? Like, come on, dude. It's a shoot first, ask question later kind of base. Like, you think they're gonna just shoot
after
you
that
all?
shit went viral, bro. Like even before
You know how much
everyone-
bullets cost?
the
They're
United
pretty
States knows
cheap.
where Area 51 is, bro. No one's gonna keep. They're not gonna keep all this. They're not gonna keep it there anymore. Like,
Well,
and they're
there's
stupid if they do.
There's parts of Antarctica you're not even allowed to go to.
Really?
Like, you're not even allowed near part because there's military bases out there. Like, there's parts of Alaska you're not allowed to go to
Okay,
because there's military bases. Like, they're not going to keep
they're doing some shit
something.
they're doing.
Yeah, like that's why they do this shit over there in Alaska and Antarctica, because you ain't supposed to do it. The only way to do it is to hide it.
Y'all think
That comes
Area
back to the
51 is bait?
I think it started off as legit. And
Legit,
then
yeah. But then it
once
became bait.
what's his face? coming up blank with the guy's name. Bob Lazar. As soon as he kind of like popped the lid off of that, I think it was like, yeah, we should probably get this shit and like skirt down the monkey trail.
Right.
And
Right, and how smart, like, they're not going to keep everything in one spot. It's too fucking, they're not going to keep everything in one spot. It's
Especially
stupid. Everyone's stupid.
especially
many
now it's
military bases they got too. Like,
especially now that it's like a really famous spot, so everybody knows where it is. So now I feel like it's somewhere like, you know, everybody looks at, okay, well, they got everything in here, but really they have everything over there. You know what I'm saying?
it's
Right.
gonna be in Antarctica
Yeah,
or
Yeah,
the
it could be.
South Pole.
somewhere crazy. I know
That's
that.
okay. Okay, if we talk about like that, that's the next somewhere no one goes ever. But
Yeah,
in reality,
there's
I
only
guarantee they have it right under our fucking feet, bro. Fucking Wyoming, like all that shit, bro. They have it in the mountains.
right in Pennsylvania. They got like there's actually
It has, bro. I'm
there's
telling
actually
you.
nuclear testing facilities in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
like
Really?
around us. Yeah, like there's one
The be-
right over in Wampum. Like,
The best way to hide something is in plain sight. I guarantee that's what they do.
All right. So you believe in aliens, right? So
yeah,
are they here with us?
yes, 100%. I believe they're in the ocean.
The ocean.
Yeah,
Did they come
Actually, I
in
think
somewhere else? They always been here.
I think they've always been here
Then how are they aliens?
I lied.
because they
I
came
lied. Listen,
from somewhere else, bro.
I just said, do you think they came from somewhere else? You said no.
Yes, they came here. They came here
How'd they get here?
in their UAPs.
They're flying saucers.
Can't
Chat,
even
what you
call
think?
Can't even call them UFOs anymore. They're UAPs.
okay.
What is their reason?
I
Coming
seen this video earlier.
swim in
It
the
dates back
water?
to 1942. 1942 over Los Angeles, how everything was in black and white back then. They have a video recording of like a UFO in the sky, and now it dates back to 1942. The very first where the UFO term came from, I believe, to 1953, something like that, when the one crashed into the guy's barn. Yes, but like it, bro. Like I'm telling you,
They're in the
bro,
ocean.
it's so fucking.
We've only discovered
I'm not
2% of the ocean.
I'm not
2%.
gonna say they're in the ocean.
2% of the
Bro,
ocean.
we
Not
little to
fine.
none of the ocean. Like we still have a wide fucking gap to explore, and it's still kind of feasible. But bro, like they could be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like pyramids, they could have crashed in Antarctica, and like that's why there's so many military bases up there. They could have fucking did this. We don't know. If we don't fucking, you know, it could be in Area 51. They thought it was a good idea to keep them there because everyone knew about it. So everyone thought that, oh, they moved it, blah, blah. So, I mean, it's just a whole debate, bro. But it's stupid and it's arrogant for us as human beings to the life out on any other
I think
planet.
we're the smartest thing
Out
in
of
the
trillions
universe.
trillions of planets, bro. Even God and shit like that, but it's arrogant of us to not believe that there's
You
some
understand
type
how
of life form out there.
how close we almost came to not being here?
Very
This shit's
close.
hard
Multiple.
to find. Life is hard to make.
No, it's right. It happens
You can
over
observe.
time. That's all it is. Mars used to be like
They found
Earth. Mars used to
things on
have
other.
vegetation. Mars used to have fucking water.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Mars.
Mars fucking.
There's bacteria on Mars. Bacteria is a living thing.
Bro, that's what I want to talk to you guys about.
Bacteria, then.
What?
What?
I said aliens are bacteria, then. Nothing more.
We're all bacteria.
Yes.
We're
But I'm just
like-
saying, out of everything we observed ever, like we have no actual, like, proof of civilizations anywhere, fucking anything. We just know there's water on Mars.
Well,
What if we're-
Mars, they say looks like there was a nuclear battle on Mars. That's what it looks like. Looks like nukes were dropped on Mars. You can
No.
say that all you want, but it's just
This is a fact. This is a fact. They found something on Pluto, right? It looks
Pluto's
like
not a planet.
It looks like, I know, but it's Pluto. They fucking of something moving on Pluto's surface. They call it the giant slug. It doesn't really look like a slug, but it's moving. It was moving very slowly across.
Why ain't we there then?
You can't get there.
Because
How long it would take to get there?
the very edge of fucking
How come
our
we
solar
got?
system.
Where's the videos and pictures and shit? I want to see some shit.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. If you look at the solar system,
Yeah.
if you look at all our solar system, you're
No
gonna
shit.
tell me there's multiple galaxies, multiple solar systems. Every solar system has a sun. They have planets. You're gonna
We will
tell me that we're
with-
the only one that has life? That's
Yes.
bullshit.
Every star
What?
pretty
Fun
much is a
fact.
solar system.
We're gonna collide with Andromeda one day in the future, and we're
What's
gonna be one
Andromeda?
big.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that?
Yeah, drop
Me.
some knowledge on us, bro. Just something
It's
that
gonna-
sound knowledgeable.
It'd be a very long time.
Shut the fuck up!
Lay it down, Put.
Yeah, tough target.
Andromeda is our.
It's gonna be a very long
Alex.
time, bro. It's gonna be. All right, go ahead.
You're right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want you to know that.
Is it like
Go
a
ahead.
replica of Earth?
Andromeda is our neighboring galaxy. It's the one that's closest to us, and we're slowly inching towards each other. And one day we're gonna collide and become one big galaxy.
You know how
Yeah,
long
then
it's
you're-
gonna be until that happens?
Then we're gonna have Ubers
Billions.
that are like
Are gone,
Of years.
planets.
huh?
We're gonna have planet Ubers. You have to take an Uber to Mars.
I highly doubt it.
Bro, how
But
are
it's
you
gonna
gonna
be- that's gonna
highly
be-
doubt it?
Way long after we die.
Huh?
That's gonna be long after we die.
It is. It's gonna be
Long.
way.
I'm talking
Hopefully
billion
not,
years,
bro. I
probably.
want to see it. Like,
You
that's
won't
the
see it.
one
You'll
thing. Like, I don't want to live long
think-
because I don't want to get old. But like, I want to see the shit and like do the shit, like some
Word.
some Jetsons type shit. You know, like.
I don't think we'll ever get there. Honestly,
Listen, okay, if we're talking about dark shit, right? There's a company called CRISPR. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this company before, but they're
No.
they're making DNA of other animals that are extinct. Like they're trying to replicate the woolly mammoth. And
Okay, I think I've seen something about that.
and like they say by next year they're gonna have it done, and they're gonna reintroduce all these woolly mammoths back into Siberia. Dude, like how cool is that, dude? Like that's some cool ass shit.
That's actually
On
so
some Jurassic Park type shit.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
that's
if
like-
they're gonna start making that, what else do you think they're gonna start making? You think they can restart making dinosaurs?
I mean,
Yeah, that'd be
I think that'd be dope. I think it'd be dope.
We would have a real life Jurassic Park in real time. That should be
Yeah,
crazy.
dude, I think it'd be cool. Ride on a Triceratops.
Have you watched all the parks, bro?
Just don't make the bad shit. Make the good shit, not the bad shit.
You
It
brought
doesn't end good.
our government and the things like that. They're gonna fucking try to make some bad shit.
Like, why the hell you got to make a T-Rex? You know, like, what we got to do all that? Why can't we just? Why can't we just have a Triceratops? Why we need a Triceratops and an Indominus Rex? Like, what do we need all that shit for?
Yeah, you right.
Oh,
You
so-
right.
Speaking of that, I heard they found. I think it was a while ago. They found a baby mammoth in the ice, still preserved.
That's
And
they're using the DNA from it.
they were using like certain things to extract from it because it's not ice. And they found it, and I think it's up in a museum. But like you said, they could experiment on it or whatnot. But I read about that a little while ago.
Yeah, they're taking the DNA from the woolly mammoth and putting it into an Indian elephant.
Oh, you can't
for
even see.
gestation. So like it's gonna be part both, but it's gonna have all the DNA of a woolly mammoth and part DNA of the Indian elephant.
Right.
Like that's
Damn.
gonna be some cool ass shit. Like I want to see some fucking saber tooth. Bring out the tigers, bro.
They're gonna find the fucking and they're gonna be like, you know what? Let's make dinosaurs. Everyone's
Let's make
just fucked.
Let's make a couple raptors. We'll only make 3 raptors, and then the raptors start fucking each other and make more raptors.
Do you know how bad that would be for the planet?
Be very bad.
Very
But
bad.
if
very,
there was
very bad.
dinosaurs,
Huh?
I mean, if there was dinosaurs,
Bro, and all
That'd
reality,
it'd probably suck.
Bro.
Well, if you really think about it, if there was all them dinosaurs had to have created a lot of carbon dioxide.
Okay.
Like how big, like for how big they were, and like how much like they ate it. Like it could not have been good for the earth. No wonder why it was so hot.
Yeah, you right.
that's it. That's
It
all
could-
it did.
I was gonna say if they restart making dinosaurs, bro, then nature's gonna take its course and nature's gonna run us off the earth, bro. If
And
they
you
start
know,
doing that shit.
I don't know. We got this now.
military-
We'd be able to fend
Like,
for
bro.
ourselves.
It depends how many dinosaurs
No.
they recreate.
But are you fucking out of your
Yeah,
mind?
Make everything, and they start like make a lot more. Like we're fucked.
Yeah, right.
Putz,
We're
like,
fucked.
bro.
As soon as animals discover that they're stronger than us, like if a fucking tiger was like, you know what? Why the fuck am I afraid of this pussy ass fucking ape with no hair? I'm just gonna fuck it up. And it was on
Right.
sight every time.
they
We
just
would lose that war.
That's
No,
kind of like the story. That's kind of like this. That's kind of like the storyline with Planet of the Apes,
Yeah, like
right? Because like monkeys realize how stronger they are and they take over the world.
Oh, we
especially a
made them that strong.
chimpanzee. Like people think of pansies as like a cute little monkey. They are two times stronger than an average human. So like think of
We've
somebody
been
like
living with
fucking
each other
Brock
How
Lesnar,
long?
but like
Ain't nothing
short
really
like Target.
happened yet.
You got Target with the strength of Brock Lesnar. Like it's gonna fuck everybody up. Like
The whole point of that movie was that we made them. We made them smart, and we paid the price for it. That's what I'm saying.
well, look at the
Same concept with the dinosaurs,
orangutans.
bro. We make dinosaurs.
Orangutans are using tools to hunt and fish. They're already starting to make their way out of the the Stone Age? Is that
Bro.
what they call that?
They can make knives and guns. Come back. We'll come back to this conversation, and it might be different.
They don't
But
need
how-
knives and guns. The motherfuckers are stronger than us. And they got opposable thumbs. You put them in a cage, they just unlock the motherfucking thing. And let me just flip this up real
We're
quick.
just
We're
gonna
so far ahead. Motherfuckers catch up.
talk about things.
What'd you say, Target? Your mouth was
Yeah, what'd you
moving
say?
and I didn't hear what you were saying.
I said you've been talking about orangutans before you even started the podcast.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. Orangutans are intelligent creatures. They
Okay.
need respect. I think all animals deserve the respect that
Yeah.
like,
I mean, if I'm
they
bare
deserve
knuckle in woods and shit, I'm gonna respect that fucking orangutan. I'm not gonna go up in a.
like you ain't gonna walk up to a gorilla when you come across it in the jungle and just go, "What's up?" Get some.
And you know how many different
Me and you, mano y mano. Like that thing's
From-
gonna ragdoll you.
shit? We can do that with anything we want to.
What? Walk up to it and big dick it?
No, I'm saying like, right, you know how many species we done wiped off this earth already from overhunting and just hating them fucking things. We can do that to anything we want to.
But when we go hunting, like okay, when you hunt a deer, and it smells you, it runs away. What the fuck
Okay.
you gonna do when that deer's like, fuck, I got antlers, I'm gonna charge this motherfucker. And
Shoot it.
charges you and tramples you.
Shoot it.
That's when our technology comes into use. Like weapons. That's why we're so fucking above
Don't
everybody else. 'Cause
You're gonna have to start taking an AR with you to go hunting because you go hunting, one deer smells you, 8,000 deers come over and fucking rape you.
That's fine. If we really went to
That's
war with these motherfuckers,
if the earth, all the animals start listening to the earth, and like the earth's like fuck every human up, and all of a sudden you got eight. That's a whole different fucking scenario.
You might be able to kill what, 1, maybe 2 deer if you have 5 deer chasing after you. Might be able to
Yeah,
kill
you can take a
oh shit!
but then you're gonna take a hoof to the fucking face, man. Like you're gonna get an antler up your ass. You're gonna fucking shove a deer antler up your ass. Then it's gonna make you buy at lunch.
Oh shit!
Now, you belong to me now.
In all of history, we kill animals. They don't kill us. Sometimes, but not
No.
the majority.
All right.
The whole point-
Here's a better scenario. You gonna tell me
okay.
if all the bears, all the black bears and grizzly bears just decided, I'm gonna start fucking these humans up.
Mm-hmm.
You think we're gonna like have a good chance at that?
Yes.
Hell yeah, we got shotguns, bro. Bro.
You know
I'm
how
not
many
saying-
shots you're gonna need to
I
shoot that
doubt-
motherfucker with a shotgun?
I highly doubt they fucking like group up and start coming at us.
If you have a shotgun, towards a bear, say machine gun, bro. You have a machine gun. Like if it
You
gets
know
to
how
that
thick
point where
their
bears,
skin is? It's their
Right.
skin,
We're
bro.
gonna
That's how thick their skin is.
Still
die in
hunting,
a couple.
still possible. Do it.
A couple of shots, yeah, but if it's fucking charging you, how many shots you think you're gonna get off?
Like the government's
About
gonna allow
five.
us to use.
Straight to the head.
You just gonna stand
That
there and
point-
be like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking get this fucking bear as it's charging you. Fuck no, I'm gonna drop that motherfucking gun and I'm gonna fucking hide on the ground and make myself small. Don't rape
Michael,
me.
At that point, bro, everyone's gonna get involved. We're gonna have air support. Like we're gonna fucking demolish the bears, but like they're fucking like super fucking strong and like something
Could you
happens,
fucking
like-
imagine if the Air Force started bombing bears?
Right.
Like, could you fucking imagine? Like, take a minute and listen to that, Target.
See, Michael. This is why I want to get that plane, bro. We can go halves on it and just start dropping fucking our own nukes. They'll give us some. We can just fly in our plane dropping shit on
Don't
you.
say that too loud, bro. You know the government listen.
Right, they're probably watching us right now.
Yeah, they probably heard Antarctica and was like, these motherfuckers know.
Bro, that's what we were talking about last time.
I know. I listened to your pod. I
See
listened,
me.
and that's because Steve just be talking, and then as soon as they have to listen to Steve a little bit, then they're like, oh yeah, this dude don't know what he's talking about. This dude just talking. Where'd Steve go? And he just dipped on us, bro.
Yeah, I was wondering where Steve went, man. He never popped back in.
I don't know.
Brianna probably whooping his ass.
I didn't say anything. I was gonna act, but then like it was like half.
Chat, do you have anything for us for the show ends?
What'd you say, Target?
And I was gonna let him beef a little bit. I thought I was gonna join back like maybe halfway through, but then halfway through came and I was like, yeah, he's not gonna.
All right, Megalodon, bro. Do you think Megalodon's real?
It was real, yes. They competed with the great whites. Like they was both alive at the same time. The great whites was smaller, faster, more agile, and they took all the prey. And slowly
Do
the
you
Megalodon
think-
couldn't
Do
keep up.
you think it could be real right now?
Right now,
Because we haven't discovered anything in the ocean.
Like realistically, there's no reason why it couldn't be alive.
they died off.
But did they? The Mariana Trench is very deep, my guy.
Let's be real. We see
That's not
sharks.
even.
We see other we see whales and shit. Like a megalodon would be towards the top of the water.
No, it wouldn't be.
2% of the ocean, bro. Our planet is like 90% water, and we've only discovered 2%.
Be real, like where would they be? Probably the same place whales are and sharks are.
They would probably be in
that time.
They'd be in the same area, but they wouldn't be like, they're not gonna swim right next to a whale. Like, give
my
it
whole
a high
thing
five.
in the same area. We see everything else in these areas that they'd be in. Why haven't we seen them yet? Nobody actually seen a fucking
deeper down. We can hold more oxygen, bro. Like I told you, bro. There's caverns with H2O that motherfuckers like.
Megalodons are not gonna be in caverns.
We've only experienced.
They're gonna be on top of the water column with the rest of the sharks.
We've only fucking.
If they was out there, we'd have probably found them by now. They'd be in the same places. All these other things we know a lot
we can't
about.
Go down that far.
We could only go down like certain feet.
All right, where do you think these motherfuckers are living?
Deeper than what we can go
anywhere.
They're not living that deep.
Why can't they?
It just don't make sense.
Why can't? How don't it?
Whales don't even go that deep. Regular, normal, fucking predatory sharks don't go that deep.
That would be listen. When the megalodon would hunt, it would hunt underneath its prey. So it makes sense that it would be underneath the fucking whales. So if let's say the whales go down to like 3,600 feet.
Yes.
It would make sense that the megalodon would swim at about 4,000, 4,800. And if we can only go down to about 3,000 feet, we still got all that feet to go.
So like that, I think the farthest any human has gone down. And
creatures.
The farthest any human down is like 1,500, something like that, and that was like the top record. It was
for what?
Like it was like 11,000 feet. That's as far as like a human could endure the pressure of the water.
Bro, we got fucking water drones and like submersible fucking drone cameras and shit that can withstand most of that. We can drive that motherfucker around. I'm just saying, bro, like sharks, when you think of great whites, where are they at? Towards the top of the water column. The fucking megalodon would probably be in the same area as a great white.
Okay, a nuclear submarine can dive to a depth of around 300 meters. And okay, so you got that. 300 meters is how far a nuclear submarine can dive. The average depth of the Caribbean Sea is 2,200 meters.
Okay.
So the average depth of the world's ocean is 3,790 meters. So we still have 3,490 meters of unreachable depths of the fucking ocean.
Like I said, they could be out there.
3,490 meters, dude.
Bro, I looked it up. The lowest a human being has possibly endured in the ocean, which is 7 miles. That's as far as we've been down in the ocean. And that's not shit at all.
Okay.
I
was missing my whole fucking.
Like I was just telling them about all the meters of the oceans before you exited briefly.
I'm just saying, like, let's be realistic. Where would they be at? Probably towards the top of the water.
No, they would be at they hunt from the bottom. They come up.
I get that.
Up.
I'm not saying they're gonna be like 20 feet below and that's it. Like the ocean is very deep.
They adapt. They have to adapt. Like everything adapts.
Top of the water column in a very deep ocean is still very deep. They can still be deep, but it's still gonna be towards the top. They're not gonna be like halfway down the fucking ocean, way down there. Like I don't see that. Maybe
They're
but like
they can endure shit like that.
Because they adapted. It's called adaption.
Caverns and there's fucking different shit that there's air.
all right. If someone most likely they'd be
You don't even
in
need air.
the Twilight Zone where there's water coming or sunlight in the water and it's bright, where there's no like complete darkness. How deep does it have to be for fucking complete darkness? Can you look that up real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
After that, we're gonna have to start wrapping up.
All right.
Except for an
like
hour.
Okay. Bro, I swear we start talking like about like an hour.
1,000 meters. Sunlight doesn't reach it when it's at 1,000 meters.
1,000
miles,
meters.
guys? Mile and a half.
Put it in perspective.
I'm going to.
Maybe like a mile and a half.
I'm doing the calculator now. It would be
Miles.
Would be what?
0.62 miles.
So
Wow,
a half
it's
a
not even
mile.
a mile.
So a half a mile, basically. How deep is the ocean?
It was like 3,790 was the average depth, which would be 2.35.
That's
I
average.
highly doubt.
That's the
I highly
average
doubt they would
depth.
be- okay. I highly doubt they would be below the Twilight Zone, hunting in the dark and shit.
The deep
You get what I'm
this
saying?
part of the ocean, Mariana Trench, and it is 7 miles.
It's the Challenger Deep inside the Mariana Trench.
Is the what in the Mariana Trench?
That's as far.
The Challenger Deep inside of the Mariana Trench. There's like they named it their separate. They're like its own separate thing.
We're gonna have to have a part 2 of this conversation.
It's called the Challenger Deep.
And that
10,929 meters. Do you want me to do
But,
that?
all right,
Meters a mile? Really?
Huh?
I said it was 10,290 meters or some shit.
Okay. What was the Mariana Trench?
7 miles.
7 miles.
Miles.
So the Challenger Deep is deeper.
Only by a little bit.
Still deeper.
all right, guys.
It's
That's
actually
probably
like-
where the crack is at. That's probably where the crack is at.
Be like
Let's
14,000
finish this thing up, guys.
Okay.
stand with Ukraine.
Ukraine. Yeah, guys, we gotta definitely do a part 2. Talk about most of the ocean stuff, like motion. Or I said motion, ocean,
Motion
like
of the
ocean creatures, ocean mystery, and like, yeah, we can start a wave. Let's do it. But yeah, definitely gotta do an episode with just like all the ocean and stuff. So that'd be like, I think we should do that. But that wraps up. That wraps up episode 6. Michael, it was good to have you on the cast, man. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Michael.
Uh,
Stop by, you stupid ass.
I'm here for the fact check.
Sounds good, man. It was
Target
good. It
was
was a good
30
show, and this is where we're gonna wrap up.
But all
All right, guys.
It was.
See you
All right,
guys.
peace out.
Shalom. End it.
I'm